Hi, Jim Hood, Fathom Realty, serving Southwest Ohio, Northern Kentucky. And here's the question. When is the best time to sell your house? Well, I've got a friend back here. Where'd he go? There he is. There he is. That brings me to the big thing. Hey, this month's drawing competition is hot and heavy. The challenge is, what is the background that I've got going on? Every week you can enter. Just tell me what the background is. Send an email to right there. Right there. You see that right there? Jim@jimhood.com. That's the email that you're going to use. So the question is for this week, what is the best time to sell a home? Now, there's three basically different time frames that you'll hear people talk about. Big number one, spring. You hear that all the time, that spring is the big hot and heavy time for market, and that's the best time to sell a home. This one, there's the most buyers on the market, and therefore, you should take advantage of it. Well, there is a sense that is very, very true about that, especially that little guy bouncing around back there is going to be distracting, especially when it comes to what would be more traditional market. When we're in a market like we are, it is not as true because we've got this supply and this many buyers. So the competition is always there among buyers to this thing's going to distract the daylights out of me. It's going to be not as much. So in a traditional market, it's very true. Springtime tends to be the better time to sell. We get into more local considerations. Another thing to consider when selling, different areas, different markets, interest rates will impact this as well. Can determine what a better time is to sell. If you've heard news that interest rates are going to be going up, get your house on the market. If there is a big company that's going out of business, get your house on the market now before that big company goes out of business and there's a surplus of inventory from people that have to sell. Third consideration is, what's your timing? This is the big one for me. Is there ever really a perfect time to sell a home? No. Why go through all the hassle of selling a home is when that need is there. So really, big number one is, what is your and your family's biggest need? And if now is the time to sell, then now is the time to sell. A house is a tool. That's all that it is. You make it into a home by living there. But the house is a tool. When that tool stops serving its need, it may be time for a change. I'm Jim Hood, Fathom Realty, Southwest Ohio, Northern Kentucky. Hey, when the need is there for you, someone you care about, I'm always here for you. Glad to help. Take care. Have a good day.